So we have a brand new team perk in Fortnite Save the World. It is called Totally Rocking Out. So Rockin' Riff also increases your crit rating by 160, decaying over 8 seconds, and heals 73.75 base health. Now, I'm not too sure how quickly Rockin' Riff decays over those 8 seconds. So let's eat a sub wafer. That's going to give us Rockin' Riff. It's going to increase our crit rating instantly by 160. Say a second later, it'll be something like 130. 2 seconds later, it'll be about 100. And it'll just slowly go down over those 8 seconds, but it's still very, very good. But this is obviously combined with Rockin' Riff. Now, what exactly is Rockin' Riff if you don't know? So, I'm just going to look at Dennis Jr., the mythic constructor, who is also brand new, and that's how you actually get Totally Rocking Out. So I'm happy I got him. So Rockin' Riff, what it does, it increases your damage by 50% and melee attack speed by 32%. Again, that decays over 8 seconds. So before we take this into a mission, I'm just going to show you the build I'm actually going to use in this mission. So I'm actually using my Tactical Assault Sledgehammer build. So I'm going to be increasing my crit damage with assault weapons or SMGs by 225%. I'm using Totally Rocking Out. I've got explosive rounds and survivalists. They're not really going to be used that much to show off their team perk. That's just really to keep me alive, and that's in case I get too many enemies on me. But yeah, we're totally rocking out. We need two of the new heroes to actually make this work. So we've got Battle Beat and Subwafers in there. Battle Beat, so if there's a load of enemies near me, I can shockwave into them. That's going to give me Rockin' Riff. Alternatively, I can harvest some metal and just eat a subwafer and instantly get Rockin' Riff activated, which is very, very good. And then finally, just assault damage to give us a tiny bit of extra assault damage. Now, I haven't tested this in a very high twine zone yet, nor have I tested it in a private zone, where that is the first thing I'm going to do. So I'm in a private session in a power level 140 zone, because loads of you guys want me to do more videos solo in very high zones, especially the weapon reviews. So, just going to kind of trial it with Rockin' Riff. So, let's have a look at our crit rating. Look at our crit chance there, 38% on the Candy Corn LMG. We eat Rockin' Riff, it goes to 68%, and look at this. I'm going to keep flicking between two weapons because it just slowly goes down and down and down until it's back down there. We have a smasher down here, and this is actually perfect. It's a physical smasher. I have no idea how good this is going to be against a power 140 enemy, but this is the first time. I'm hoping we manage to at least eliminate it within about 5 seconds. But let's try it. Rockin' Riff. That's quite good. Considering private session, I'm not a fan of private sessions for many reasons. But that was actually really good with Rockin' Riff. Again, if we had other people there, that'd have been, you know, let's try these. These guys have very similar health, if not the same. So this is without Rockin' Riff. Got through it, you know, quite quickly. But let's try Rockin' Riff. Oh no. A lot quicker, an absolute lot quicker. I want to try that again, but with two of the exact same enemy, two Huskies, because I genuinely think that this is the best team perk in the game now. If you're going for an all-round damage build, because for ages I've been running Preemptive Strike, it was very good. You know, all it does is one hit. That's basically it, but I did really like it. Again, though, you can activate Rockin' Riff sometimes if there's enough enemies by shockwaving. Eat that. I'm really enjoying using this team perk in 4-player missions because, you know, regular husks, gunslingers, all these type of guys, I'm eliminating them anyway. But when it comes to, say, a smasher, a mini-boss, a blaster, it takes a bit more time to get through them. But it is absolutely fantastic. You eat it, you're getting that 50% extra damage, and you're getting a massive crit chance boost on all your weapons for 8 seconds. I absolutely love it. Come on. Right, okay, so let's try this. Let's get halfway through the health of the taker, or roughly halfway. There you go, that's roughly halfway. So it took about 2 seconds-ish. Again, I'm going to eat this. Oh, we moved. That was not very good. Eat it again. It's just a fantastic perk, it really is. I love it so much. Now, the other thing Rockin' Riff does is actually heal you, which I don't really use it that much for healing. Maybe when... Ooh, that took a lot of damage there. This is going to work well. But look, just eat that. Heals us. It's nothing major, but it is a bit of health. If you get stuck in a really bad situation, you're almost dead, you're going to want to stock up on Rockin' Riffs. In the really high zones, when I have been doing it, I'm getting around 50 Rockin' Riffs before we actually do the defense, because that's really when I'm going to be needing to heal, because those blasters there are going to be tagging me far too much. Yes, I'll be getting through them really quickly, but they just tag me a bit too much. I have no sub-wafers, so I'm going to farm some sub-wafers. Let's get a bit more blasters. Come on, give me some sub-wafers. This is actually, I'm not sure if this is a bug, but harvesting metal or your own metal. Right, let's get through the blaster really quickly. Here we go. Power 140 doesn't stand a chance at all. It is crazy, it really is. I don't even think this is the best weapon to be using, to be honest, because it was only a base 38 crit chance. I know we can get other weapons that are significantly higher. Okay, that's enough of me soloing. Let's get some people in the mission. So here I have my obliterator. Ooh, why am I running? With my obliterator, I have a 51 base crit chance. If I eat a sub wafer, we go to 70% crit chance, which pretty high. Pretty high. I'm not sure if that is the highest you can get. Potentially you could get higher. Let me actually have a look with my, where is it? My Silent Spectre, because that's a base 48% crit chance. Then again, that's lower. 79.5 we actually get crit chance there. That is absolute madness. I tell you what, this might be the best weapon for it. So I'm going to farm up on sub-wafers, and I keep calling them subway surfers. But I'm going to farm up on sub-wafers, and hopefully we get this defense going and get a lot of mist monsters, because that's the best thing to use it on, really. Well, we've got a fire smasher. We're losing 25% damage, but we might as well try it. Here we go. It is just such a good team perk, it really is, and I can shockwave to finish them off. Oh, almost. But it's a fantastic team perk. Remember, these are power 140 enemies. They really are. But you melt through them so quickly when you use the sub-wafers. Or activate Rockin Riff, I should say. I just think sub-wafers is literally the easiest way to activate that team perk. Again, though, hopefully we get some good gameplay on the actual defense. I'm hoping we get some mist monsters, not flingers. That'll be annoying. But yeah, let's cut to that. Okay, we're ready to start. Again, I'm not sure what the element is, so I'll probably be rotating weapons throughout this. They had no element popped up at the top, so I'm gonna guess they're all physical enemies. Am I correct in that? They are, so the candy cone will probably be the best weapon for this mission. Now, I'm gonna go the other side because there's two people already over here. I wanna see if I can just get, say, one husky, sorry. It's another one. Then can we just use regular husk? Right, husky. Look at the damage, like with Rockin Riff, is amazing. Anyway, it's literally an extra 50%. It's fantastic, and then you get Rockin Riff, and it just makes you a tank. Look at that. You absolutely, these 140 enemies. We've got one person missing in this mission as well, so we're not even getting maximum stats we could get. I'm staying alive. I will not go down this mission at all. Look at that. Oh no, we got a shielder on us. Again, right, watch, I'm going to take damage. I'm going to be like, oh no, I'm about to die. I've got 35 Rockin Riffs. I can eat one. Not only is it healing me, it's giving me a massive damage increase, a massive crit rating increase as well. It is, I think it's the best perk in the game. I've got it, our team perk I should say. It's probably super overpowered. That's what quite a lot of people have said. It's really overpowered, but I don't like it. If it was overpowered and it was a PvP game, fair enough, but this is PvE. Can't complain about overpowered too much. Again, we can just take damage. Maybe not too much damage. Oh, we can heal up, like so. Keep eating to heal ourselves up. Whip out our weapon again, and we'll just melt through enemies. It is absolutely amazing, this team perk. It's definitely the best one that's came out in a long time, because the previous one, I think, was Zap Zap, or something called Zap Zap. That was awful. I thought that was an absolutely dreadful perk, where you had to have something like 2 space heroes in your supports to get a drone, and that drone would only shoot one, well, it would only target once every 6 seconds, and there was a 6-second targeting time. And if the husk went out of range in that 6 seconds, there'd be another 6-second targeting time. It was just, wasn't good. It was not a good team perk. But this one is the best one. If you like damage builds, then definitely you're going to want to put this on. Of course, I'm not going to take it off my constructor build where that increases the trap damage. I'm going to keep what I've got on there. But if you know me, all my, assault reviews of all my, pretty much all my, assault and SMG videos, I've always got Sledgehammer is a main with preemptive strike and other heroes doing, increasing the damage. But this, I think, is the best build in the game for an assault rifle hero now, especially if you got a crit build. It's the exact build I've got on. Just hip firing all this, nothing. A tiny bit of damage has been taken, maybe from this side, I'm not too sure. Right, no rocking riff. Got through him about 5 shots, I don't know. Much quicker. It is a fantastic perk. I'm so surprised not many people are running this. I know quite a lot of people I've spoken to in Discord are using it, but I don't see people in missions use it as much as I feel like they should. You're missing out on a ton if you don't use this. I understand why people use preemptive strike. That objective is taking a ton of damage. Don't want to be failing this mission. I'm just going to head over here. I understand why preemptive strike. Things like snipers, things like shotguns, preemptive strike works well with. But an assault rifle, assault rifles don't have that one-shot capability at all. So rocking riff, 1,000,000%. Not rocking riff. What's it? Totally rocking out. That's what the team perk's called. It is the best one in the game. Super overpowered. I love it though, because it heals, increases your crit rating. This mission has absolutely flown by. What I found myself doing a couple times in that as well. Normally when there's a lot of enemies coming towards me, I back up. But a few times in that mission, I used the subwoofer to give us totally rocking out, and I was like walking forward or marching forward, and that is very, very weird. It's just amazing the amount of damage you can actually do with this. So yeah, that was totally rocking out. I do 1000% recommend it. If you have this team perk, you enjoy using an assault rifle hero, you want this on. 100% you want this on. I've taken out so much out of my overall sledgehammer build. I used to have who was it? Mad Tidings. I had Startup as well. Both of those, when you shoot, you increase your damage. I sometimes had First Shot Rear one. I've taken all those off. I had Locked and Reloaded as well. They're all gone. All I have now is assault damage. That is it. And then totally rocking out. We've got those 2 heroes in there that activate Rockin' Riff to activate totally rocking out. It's literally like a branch of Rockin' Riff. That's why I kept getting muddled up, because the only way to activate totally rocking out is to activate Rockin' Riff as well. That's why I was kind of getting mixed up in the actual gameplay. But yeah, 100% if you have this, you want to use it. It is fantastic, because your weapons anyway, they're going to be eliminating husks, husklings, husks, pitchers. I said husks twice there, I meant huskies. Riot huskies, sploders, they're eliminating those really quick. It's things like smashers and blasters, or maybe mini bosses, but you massively notice the difference. If you haven't tested this, go into a mission, test it against, I don't know, a blaster, and then test Rockin' Riff out, or totally rocking out against another blaster. You will massively notice the difference. It is crazy. But this is it. I'm going to leave this here. Do let me know what you guys thought of this, and as always, thank you for watching.